All right, so part 2 of your assignment is going to be to add a gradient background. And we probably should have done this first. Again, I'm not sure how far into the Tanya Skinner videos that you got, but the important thing that makes PhotoPea and Photoshop different from other photo editors is the ability to have multiple layers. So on the right-hand side here, you can see that we have my text layer, and you can see that we have our background. Okay, so first off, let's unlock this background by clicking on the unlock. Okay, not hard at all. Another thing to show you is that this little eye right here allows us to turn on and off the different layers. Okay, so this text is literally sitting right on top of this background. Okay, so I'm going to turn it off for now so that I can play around with the gradient tool. So the gradient tool is 1, 2, 3 above the type tool. This is what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the gradient tool. You'll notice that in the upper left-hand corner, it has black and red. The reason why it has black and red is because that is my foreground and background colors. If you want to change that, let's say that I want to do a turquoise to a yellow maybe gradient. You'll notice that as you change your foreground and background color, you'll notice that that changes up here. Also, in the upper left-hand corner, if you click on this small little drop-down, you can see that there are some built-in gradients. This one is one of my favorites because it has most of my favorite colors. So here's how the gradient tool works. Ready? So I either, choose the foreground and background color that you want to use, or you can choose one of the built-in gradients. So again, I'm going to pick this one, the yellow, violet, orange, and blue. And then I'm going to show you how it works. So I'm just going to click and drag, and you'll notice that as I click and drag, there's a line on my screen. And so the gradient starts wherever I click first, and it ends wherever I let go. So that one was really long. So you'll notice that it goes from yellow and it fades to purple, it fades to orange, and then it fades to blue. If I do a really short one, you'll notice that the gradient is a lot shorter. Okay. You can also do it from one of the other sides. This is one of those things where personal preference determines what you like and what you don't like. Okay. So set up your gradient so that it's something that you like. Once you've done that, go ahead and click on the eyeball to put your text back on the screen. And you'll notice that that drop shadow really helps, even with the purple text on that purple background, which is kind of cool. Again, if you click on the move tool, you can move, you'll notice that I was moving the background. So Control Z is going to be our best friend, or you can always go up to edit and undo. Okay, so that was a good mistake to show you, right? So I was trying to move the text, but you'll notice that I have the background selected. Okay, so if you want to move the text, you have to click on the text, and then you can pick it up and move it. Okay, so go ahead and add a gradient to your image, and I'll be back with one of the next things that I want you to play around with.